All right, this is the long form video going over the pontoon boat. When you arrive, it will obviously be covered. You'll have to take the cover off. Black dot will be the front of it. Just kind of take note of how the poles go in because you are required to recover the boat. Tie up the front here so it goes around the pole onto the cleat. Do not undo that. You undo it from here. And then it will be tied up on the back corner. All three doors, if you're unfamiliar, they lift up and drop down, and then they do lock. So if you want to make sure that lock's on, otherwise it'll rattle while you're driving. So you just lift up, opens. You have buoys, ladder. The ladder attaches to those silver points. One on the back, one on the side here. For here, we have anchor, another tie rope underneath the seats, and then we have 10 life jackets. Max capacity of the boat is 10 people. To put the seats back in, when you open them up, you have to kind of push the back end down and in. It slides in like so, and then push down. If you just try to push it in, it's not going to go. So it's kind of down and then in. Big thing is the kill switch down underneath here. That kills power to all of this stuff. So obviously ensure you turn everything off, but just to be sure, when you leave the boat, you hit the kill switch and it just kills power. So you don't have to worry about draining the battery. If you drain the battery, it's another thing you'll be responsible for. You can kind of see the cleanliness of the boat. We try to keep it pretty clean. That's all we ask. It doesn't have to be spotless. But leaving garbage and cans or making a mess and staining the carpet, that will be something you'll be responsible for. This area, don't worry about it. Stay out of it unless there's some sort of issue. That's where the engine and the battery and everything else are. You bring the boat back, always trim it up. So you want the boat trimmed up and through the channel and across until you get into the big water. You're going to want to leave the motor trimmed up. You leave it down, the propeller's going to hit items in the water. And you might even get stuck because it's too shallow. So it needs to stay trimmed up. Key ignition. You'll find in the key box. It's another separate video up in the garage. Depth finder. Radio. Bluetooth. Here are the different lights. And then you have your accelerator. So forward is go forward, and then down is go in reverse. And this is where you trim up the motor. There's this little switch on the side. I believe that's everything. If you have any questions, always reach out. Please don't use the sink. It's broken. That should be everything. And then I will make a quick tutorial video just for the main points in case you forget.